know you have Five Nights at Freddy's listening backlogger, but I don't know how much you've played it, so I'll explain. Oh. Oh, it's actually explaining the whole joke. Okay, I'm glancing through the rest here, and then we're gonna jump straight to the game. Which transitions are my question for tonight? Is there a maximum runtime you prefer your egg sounds be? Oh, I can skip the rest as well. Okay.
Well, the regular clip's like, what, 3 seconds?
Yeah, like 5 seconds maybe. Like, how long is that Concept of Love one I like playing? And the Slam Jam one's also good too. Let's see here. How long is
I would say less than like 10 is probably the best.
Yeah, so this one is 7 seconds long, just for reference's sake.
Give me an act. Give me an act. Give me an act. You will give me an act.
Like, I really like that one a lot. Looking at other ones we have here that I really like to play. Is this the one-up one?
You will give me an act.
Yeah, some of the best ones end up being within like the 5 to 7 second range. Like, so anything under 10 is usually preferred. What is the longest clip on your soundboard? That is a question for another time, I think, because I'm not actually sure. Oh, hang on. What is this?
You will give me an
Not what I thought that was going to be. And what? Okay, that one's glitched. Weird, that one said it was a minute long. It was a minute of silence. Looking through the egg folder.
Lucas says,
You will
talking to
give
the mic
me-
more, John.
What's up?
Lucas saying to talking to the mic a little bit more.
Oh, that's because I am actually mumbling to myself right now. Sorry.
Okay.
Here, let's fix this. There, that should be a bit better. I had the volume on my mic turned down. So even if I mumble, you should hear it better now. No, like, it looks like the longest one I have that we've actually used is probably like 20-something seconds. Usually the best ones are like 7 seconds.
So here is the fixed egg. That didn't take very long.
Alright, I'm going to have to look through the rest of that later, Blue Coin, but thank you for sending that with your alternate versions as well.
There you go.
Let's do it. It's time for Battle Kid, Fortress of Peril. It's time for me to remember to turn on the volume. I'm guessing there's just no volume on this screen. Hang on. There we go. Here's the plot of video game. While you read the video game plot, I will grab that from you, Juker. And I will also drop the eggs that I missed earlier. Which would be Guardian of the Fourth Wall, 12 months. Crazy Sunshine, 28 months in a row. Mr. D1718, 2 months in a row. And Frozen Peppers, 16 months in a row. Thanks a lot, guys. Here's your egg. Once it's done downloading.
You will give me an
Oh man, Wesker's so much more quieter compared to Kefka.
You will give me an
Kefka's a very loud laugher. Like, that sound clip that I got was incredibly loud, so I had to lower it.
I still need an egg randomizer. Tobias is right. I should really look into getting an egg randomizer or something.
Egg randomizer would be really nice.
Like right now, I'm just like flicking through because some of them, unfortunately, are not the best. So, like, they're either like way off in volume, or they're like super loud, or they will get the VOD muted.
I mean, if someone really wanted, I guess someone could like make a site that's one of those like instant whatevers, but then it's like a random one every time you press it.
All
where
right,
you could
so
just submit it.
I will just point out right now, this game has difficulty levels. The only difference is the amount of lives you get, unless you're on easy, which gives you double damage. But we're going to be playing on normal because we're going to be using a lot of lives and a lot of continues. Hard is 50 continues but no passwords. Very hard is 20 continues, no passwords, and unfair is you have 1 life. That's it. So we're going to go with normal mode since we would like to actually attempt to make some progress.
I expect to make it to like the 3rd save point then.
Ah, Dr. B. As I see you are staring straight ahead and not at me, my name is Timmy. We're going to be sending Timmy into the Fortress of Peril, because who else would we send to the Fortress of Peril but a small child?
Yeah, no, kids are really experienced at this. You know, they're tiny, they can get into small places. Just give him a pistol, he'll be fine.
I'm literally not picking unfair entirely on the process of I don't want to have to keep going from the start of the game over and over again. It's bad enough we'll be doing that from checkpoints. I don't know if people have beaten unfair legitimately, but the first version of this game that came out, there was actually a glitch that you could make yourself invincible, and thus you could beat the game on unfair.
I did not know about that.
Yeah,
maybe I have that version.
It got patched. I believe the version I'm running is 1.01, which is the patched version.
Do you know what you had to do to make yourself invincible? Because
I don't remember. No, I have the patched version, as in, like, I can't do the invincibility.
Well, no, I mean, if you saw the glitch before, you might have known.
The only thing coming to mind is I remember it has something to do with spikes and being, like, clipping off screen at the same time or something like that.
Interesting. Probably had something to do with, like, a screen transition. It's probably frame perfect. I probably wouldn't be able to do it anyway.
Go do it, Timmy. Put on the battle suit. Use this transport ship that we could just have you fly to the place we need you to go, but we're just going to put you outside because that's just safer. And because then we wouldn't have a video game. I need to see the 6 Guardians of the Fortress to unlock the Inner Sanctum.
I'm trying to remember all the bosses now. There's the Flower. I think there's an Owl.
Flower, Owl. There's the Knight. There's the Meta Knight knockoff.
There's like the Color Mage or something. I remember that one giving me a lot of trouble.
And here's our sprite that may look familiar to some of you. Here's how we fight. We can shoot 3 shots at a time. That's about it. Let's get our XY coordinates. The closest thing we're going to get to a map for quite some time. Gonna activate the warp, because I always forget to do this, and then it bites me in the ass later.
You want those warps because there's a bit of backtracking here and there. Also, Super Capture Device, subscribe for 12 months.
Super Capture Device, thanks for subbing for a year. Here's your egg.
You will give me an...
Proceed through the caves to reach the fortress entrance. Beware of the Lotus Guardian, aka the first boss. Keep in mind, this is like I Want to Be the Guy. You die in 1 hit, and then you go back to whatever checkpoint you were at. So, and also it has these fucking lemons.
Oh, right, the lemons.
If the one thing that you wouldn't want from like something like I Want to Be the Guy to come back.
I mean, I Want to Be the Guy had apples. It's only fair we have another kind of fruit. Let's go with citrus.
I forget if this was in development before before I Want to Be the Guy or not. I know this was out before the second one came out.
I would say I Want to Be the Guy came first, because the sprites look way too similar.
I know, and he actually had a response to that, the guy who made it, and I don't remember what it was.
I still need to pick up the second game. I saw the speedrun of it, and wow, that was impressive.
Oh yeah, here's the shitty thing, the screen flashing on and off when you're trying to get on the screen. I forgot about that.
Pretty sure those lemons fall up in this game too, right? Yep.
Yeah, green ones fall up.
Oh, right, the limes.
God, thank you for subbing for 2 months. Here's your egg.
You will give me an...
Yeah, I guess I kind of have forgotten how old I Want to Be the Guy truly is.
It's a really old game. That guy's working on
fuck,
some kind of
I
like...
forgot about that. God damn it.
What happened? Oh, I see. Oh yeah, he's working on like some kind of Castlevania game.
Yeah, it actually looks really cool.
He said it's not going to be hard, which I could totally respect.
Forgot about that whole if you fall off the screen, everyone respawns.
See what that game was actually called. Because I know it's not out, but it's been in production for years.
All right, here we go. Let's at least get to the next checkpoint. The worst part is I got to make a blind jump right after that, and sometimes you land on an enemy if you're not careful. At least I think that's the jump right after that. Or is it the maze with the cannon and the snail first? I don't remember which comes first.
I think the maze comes first.
Okay. Let's take it carefully then. Nope, blind jumps first. But I think that thing I'm talking about is... No. Oh, no. I gotta get past the snail, then I'm at the checkpoint. That's what it is. Oops, we missed an egg. Who we missed it? This came out 3 years after I Want to Be the Guy. Yeah, this was in development for like at least 2, but I think I can see that I Want to Be the Guy beat it first. Gaming Clone, thanks for something for a year. Here's your egg.
You will give me an...
Okay, now we gotta floor it and hope for the best. There we go, we're fine. First checkpoint.
I'm trying to find the name of this game. Someone's probably already put it in the chat.
As far as I'm aware of, enemies do not drop any items, so there's the only point. Yeah, the only point in killing someone is to actually make progress.
I mean, there wouldn't really
make sure
be
you don't
much
get
of a-
killed.
There wouldn't be much of a point, though, in some kind of health system when, you know, you obviously die in one hit.
Yeah.
There are upgrades you can get later on.
Yeah, that's what the 4 inventory slots are.
I believe there is a keys, which you will see probably at some point in this stream.
No,
There's a little,
I
yeah,
don't.
like-
I don't even think you get the first key for a while.
Well, no, we just saw one of the blocks, though, where it's like a Roman numeral, so you can't get through there unless you have the key. There's also, I believe, a double jump you can get. I want to say there's a glide.
I believe you are correct. Oh, here we go. These fucking blocks. All right, these things break almost immediately. I gotta be quick. Oh wow, that went better than I thought. If I want to do it all over again, I can fall down here. Okay, so this was the thing I was worried about. There's this guy here. And the real problem is the snail that'll shoot almost immediately once I jump. So I gotta bait him into firing. There we go. Just gotta bait him into firing and then just get past. And below here, I think, is... Yes! Checkpoint number 2! Nice, we're actually making a little bit of progress.
It's feather, double jump, high jump, and unlimited oxygen is what chat's saying. Thank you, Kyon.
Unlimited oxygen? Oh, right, because you swim. I forgot about that.
Right, there's a water section in this game. Forgot about that.
Alright, here we go. Everyone's quoting the Jennifer Dump Me thing from Game Grumps. Okay. Missed it. Damn
This
it.
game's really well designed, though, for anyone who hasn't seen it.
It is really well designed. It's you've got to be in like masochistic mode to actually like enjoy it, which is the problem. Or you just watch someone else play it, and then you get the best of both worlds.
I think I remember when you originally streamed this years ago.
I'm gonna miss that shot every fucking time, aren't I? Pwned by Physics, thanks for subbing for a year. Here's your egg.
You will give me an...
I think if I can get past this spot, then I'm fine till the next
Yeah, there should be a
checkpoint.
save point after that.
No, you got to go a little bit more for that. There's a bunch of more glass jumps, but that's really the hardest one, is just the position of that owl.
The glass jumps aren't too bad.
Got it? Nope. Damn it. Have you thought about teaming up with JonTron to create a John and John show? I doubt that would happen. I don't even... But it'd be funny. Whoa!
You can call it JonTron.
Yeah. I feel like that already exists.
Nah, definitely not.
Alright, so I think maybe the trick was to jump over him instead. Nope, that's not gonna work. What is the timing for that?
If I was able to see this, I would probably be able to say something, but it's a little bit behind, as you can imagine.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing you think of.
True. I think you want to fall down, not jump up.
I can't fall down.
You can't.
No, it's not. I can't fall that far. There we go. I actually have to shoot them in time. That's the trick.
Of course, death is always the answer.
Oh, no. Oh, fuck. I forgot about the double balls. This might actually be a problem.
Niggs is saying the strat is get good.
Oh, thanks, Corey. Thanks for the help. You timed it so well that I died as soon as you said it. So I've clearly gotten good.
I don't think it's worth killing those orbs. It's probably better to just jump.
I forget if I can even... Actually, I think you're right. Hang on.
I'm pretty sure that's what you have to do. You make that jump, because if you can make it there, it's equal distance.
Or I could not jump at all. Better yet, crossover with Tom Fox and take yourself Proton John. That's just a clusterfuck there at that point.
remember streaming XCOM 2 yesterday. Wow, Tom is awful in my XCOM. So have you seen the new XCOM game yet?
I haven't played it yet, no.
So one of the new classes
funny because I really love the original XCOM, or like Enemy
is
Unknown.
The Ranger, which has a sword. So Tom missed twice with the sword in a row, and then continued to miss every other shot the entire mission.
Nice, good job, Tom.
And this resulted in a lot of deaths.
How many fucking shots do you take, Snail? Holy shit.
Snails take about 5 shots, 6 shots.
I think that was 8. On the plus side, I think I'm actually at the next checkpoint. Yeah, actually, I'm at the boss now.
Oh, nice.
All right, let's do it. This boss sucks, and I don't remember the pattern, so which is going to make this even worse.
I believe there's some things that fall from the sky. There's like flower petals or something, right?
Someone else says that I'm very quiet. What the hell? I upped my mic. All right, I'll up it up. I'm at full volume. All right, let's try it. Actually, I'm gonna.
So watch out for the vines that come down.
Did that come up? You mean?
Yeah.
That's not really the problem. It's more remembering to time it correctly with the 3 shots. That's gonna be the real issue. Because eventually you can get them in a loop, but then they change slightly. I'm trying to remember what the hell they changed with. I keep dying too fast to actually remember what it is.
At least you have infinite lives. That's the important thing.
You weren't quiet. You're all good. All right. Okay, so it's 3 lower, 3 top, but the middle is always shot. That's what it is. All right.
That makes sense. That's an easy pattern.
But
That's the thing, like...
The problem is like making sure you don't get sniped by the thing on the bottom, which is the real...
Right, but that's the good thing, though, is that while it is hard, it is a very fair hard.
Depends on who you talk to.
I mean, I would rather play this over I Want to Be the Guy in terms of fairness.
I guess that's a good point. Sure, I actually made it. Fuck, I should have known. Okay. We're making progress. Come on, we know the pattern. Sorry if I go radio silent for a second here.
KH Freak 35H is subbed. Now we're seeing some call me Proton Jontron in the chat.
Fuck! Why did I think that was a good idea? KH Freak 358, thank you for subbing. Here's your egg.
You will give me an...
Alright. Well, we know it's doable.
Oh, it's definitely doable. This is...
Well, okay, I would hope it's doable because this otherwise you can't actually finish the game.
I was gonna say, compared to, like... What's the first boss? And I Want to Be the Guy, like Mike Tyson, right?
Yes, actually, you are right.
I would say
that's
this is
usually
easier.
the first one you fight.
I mean, at least, you know, in I Want to Be the Guy, Tyson is true to how he was in Punch-Out in that if he hits you once, you're dead.
Fuck, I got him what? Weird, I thought that missed. I got him to red at least. Sorry about going a little bit silent during this, but I actually find it easier to concentrate this way. That's like the curse of doing any like stream or video is trying to talk and do something challenging at the same time.
Yeah, I don't want to, like, I don't want to
yeah, I mean, you can talk, actually.
distract you.
Sometimes
all right.
That's not an issue. My, that's what I'm most worried about when I have to eventually do Ninja Gaiden Black, because that's going to be a pain in the ass.
Dude. Ask Chip what he did for Ninja Gaiden. I mean, not Ninja Gaiden, any of the Platinum games, because he could probably give you some tips.
Knowing him, he probably did it post, didn't he?
Yes, he did it post for commentary. But I meant, like, tips for, like, not raging at having to do some of this stuff over and over again, because he's mentioned how much frustration there was.
There we go. See? We just had a conversation, the boss is dead. That's how it works. Cool, and of course, the first thing I'm going to do is go back and save, because if I don't, I have to fight him all over again. And I'd rather not.
Hell.
How many tries was that, roughly?
I'd say about like 7. That's pretty good.
It's not bad. Especially not having played this game in a while. Alright, now where do we go? I'd rather not go there. I might actually have to go there. Shit. Fuck, which way?
The save was down, right?
I got 2 options. I don't remember which one's the actual correct one. Oh, it's the warp. Never mind.
I think you have choice for the most part at this point.
No, I don't actually, because I need the key or I need the glide.
Right.
Jennifer and Aaron are talking about their relationship. Alright, here we go. Next area. And I did not move for some fucking reason. Alright. That was smart of me. Let's run through this room. Make sure I activate that warp, because I'm gonna need it. And this time, actually pay attention.
See what the next boss is. Was the next boss the owl? Because I think the owl's where you get the double jump.
I think it is actually.
So
I only remember fighting 2 bosses. I remember having double jump.
I just remember getting stuck for the longest time in that color mage.
I got a text and I just looked away because I'm smart. Oh, it wasn't a text. It was Record Keeper telling me Kefka's arrived. Thank you.
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. That's why I made the egg.
I don't know why, but he always gives me the Record Keeper always gives me a prompt for the event like 2 hours after it's already started.
See, I make sure to turn all notifications from Record Keeper off.
I should probably do that, but sometimes I don't notice because like I don't have as much content anymore to do in the game.
Oh, well, to be fair, I'm at the exact same point now. I've done every dungeon on Elite. In fact, I may or may not be doing the Vossler Ultimate fight as we speak.
Oh, nice. Does he have the 2 guys as well with him?
Oh, yeah, he does. They're a pain in the ass. I'm using the Galoof Invincibility. Key one's after the next boss, apparently.
Okay. Alright, so we've got down and we got right. Right is the feather, but I can't reach it yet. So I have to come from the left to get it. And I can't seem to reach up yet, which means I only got one way to go. Left is somewhere else I can't go yet. Right is the save point! Thank God. Alright, Snail. It's you and me. Except my shots can be blocked and yours can't, apparently, which is kind of bullshit.
I mean, to be fair, he's got a shell.
I guess.
I'm in the chat saying, why don't you just save after the warp? Then
well, I
stay activated.
Don't need to now.
True.
Oh, I am surprised that worked. Okay. Oh, fuck, are you serious?
Ooh, maybe with the warp we'll actually get Dorgod's use.
That's in like the worst spot. What am I supposed to do with this guy? You can shoot that spot, of course.
Boss 5 is apparently double jump, so that's probably the owl.
Boss 5 is double jump?
Yes.
Alright, well then never mind. I guess we're not getting double jump for quite some time. I remember having some sort of, like, accessory. I don't remember which one it is then. It must be the oxygen one.
It's probably that. I think it's just like a little O2 in the corner.
Yeah, I think you get that one, like, super early.
I remember the water thing being annoying. Like, I completely forgotten about it, but now hearing it again, I remember it because it's like, oh, great. The water parts in games are usually never fun.
Oh, high jump. That's what the first item is. Okay. We've got it. And now to die a terrible, terrible death. Now we have to worry about our jump being completely different. That'll be great. I'm seeing some eggs. Did I miss? Oh, happy birthday, Solar Primal. Dude, happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
All right. We need to get back to that checkpoint so we can preserve our high jump. What are those?
Those are enemies.
We're fine. Thanks for narrowing that down, Jigger. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Do you need me to point out anything else?
What color is the sky?
Well, at the moment, I think it might be some kind of cyan,
Nice. Well done.
but I don't know what color the sky is in Battle Kit until we go outside again. We don't know if it follows the same rules. It might
Oh,
be like a
Jesus,
different
that's a
planet or
different pipe. Oh, great. There's 2 ways to go. Which way was the correct one?
something. Up.
Well, now I can check. That works. That makes things a lot easier. Watch this be a dead end. Yep, son of a bitch. Should have known. Why would it be anything else?
And apparently, limited oxygen is boss 4, so that's probably the water area, which we're not going to be getting to.
No. We'll be lucky if we can get to the next boss.
And then boss 3 is probably the color one. Because those enemies in general were just really annoying and made me really hate that part of the game.
I am guessing I'm going to need to jump before that thing, because that... Man. The only thing that seems to make sense is if I jump, but there's like no room to jump for that.
Maybe do like a tiny
Or I could accidentally clip the fireball somehow. That didn't
Oh.
look like I touched it. That's great.
Hitboxes are pretty weird sometimes.
Yeah. Ah, did I say what? Did I say solar primal? Fuck. Sorry, solar knight. God damn it! Why do I know so many solars? 2. 2. Why do I know 2? Sorry, solar knight. You are who I meant. I just said the wrong name. Sorry, Gordon, if you're also listening. Come on. Much better. Not much better. Oh, God. Really? Oh, and they're timed so well, too. Fuck.
What is it, the fireballs?
Yeah, it's fireballs. I like how you knew. Well, I guess you saw the fire, so it made sense.
The owls apparently, I think the second boss. I'm looking at a boss rush video.
Well, it might be different for boss rush. Keep that in mind.
That might be true too. The third one is the color boss. Well, there was a dragon too. That was the underwater one.
I'm not surprised there's a dragon. It feels like a video game that would have a dragon.
There's also, I think, a turret system at some point. Yeah, no, there is.
Save point. Where are you? Could use another. Save point. Save point.
Save point's probably like 2 rooms away if I had to guess.
I hope you're right. Oh my God, you guessed that correctly.
Oh, wow.
It was
That's
exactly 2 rooms away.
impressive.
One, and then I should have saw that coming. Actually,
At least
Boss
you
Rush
got
order
to save.
is the same order. Never mind. Okay. What are we doing on game time? We got about 4 or 5 minutes left, and we're at the point where we normally switch.
You want to do 5 death rundown?
5 death rundown. You know how 5 anything works around here.
I think my favorite was that one night where we were playing Payday on my stream with the 5 jewelry store rundown, and then we just kept starting it so you wouldn't leave.
Oh my God. I thought that would miss. Okay. I think we can at least get to the next area, which is like the sky area, right?
Yeah, you would be able to get to the next area, but you wouldn't be able to get to the next boss in time. There's no way for
No,
that,
there's no
unless
way.
you make really good progress and don't die. Also, Otto! 28 months.
Otto, thanks for summer 28 months, dude. Here's your egg.
You will give me an
Otto reminds me that one of my biggest complaints with XCOM 2 is there's not that much customization. So I tried to make Otto, and he just kind of came out looking like Magnum PI.
I mean, that's pretty sweet.
It is. It's pretty great. But still, like, the beards really suck in that game, and hopefully some of the stuff that's on the workshop includes better beards.
That game is PC only, right?
I believe so, because they wanted to have a big custom focus on the game.
Nice, another checkpoint. All right, Oh, Warp 3, even better. There we go, we've already got 3 of them. So where are we at now? Skybase entrance. Oops, did I miss another egg? Nope. Just the eggs just showing up for Otto now on my side. Or I'm just noticing them. One of the two. Probably the other.
That's Otto.
Okay, the sky air. Wow. That's almost a note I should have just closed the game on right then and there. God damn it.
You made it farther than we thought we would. I figured you'd get stuck at the flower for a bit
I
longer.
honestly thought I would be stuck at the flower too. I'm amazed we got through that in 7 tries. He's easier than I remember, which is surprising. Fuck, too slow! Oh, here we go, these damn fans. People are freaking out because they're seeing the Mega Man blocks now. Yeah, that's how this game goes.
Hard game without Mega Man blocks. At least, you know, they're not too bad in this game.
When they have the fan, though, that's a different story.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about the fan. I mean, really, those blocks come down to memorization, but the best will always be in that one Mega Man fan game where they had disappearing block man.
There we go. Okay, so can it affect me from here? I don't think so.
I think you have to just be in front of the fan, like, as
Timed
long as you're on
wrong.
that same line.
Oh, it's not the first one. I passed the first one. It's the second one. The one that's blowing the opposite direction.
Oh.
The one I actually need for the jump.
Yeah, I think you just... As long
Wow,
as it's
wow,
blowing, you
Solar. Wow, that's a nice thing to say. Don't worry about gifting me anything, John. Your incompetence at video games is all I need. He also said Kappa, but still. That makes me feel warm and fuzzy, especially after that major tournament I won yesterday.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
I won. Based on the sentence I just said.
Well, I mean, like, what were the, like, finals like?
So it was a qualifier for a major tournament that they were
nice.
running. Hang on a sec. There we go. So the way it worked was it was a gamer gauntlet of Super Nintendo games.
Ooh. So what games showed up?
Basically, they had a pool of I think 20 SNES games, and they just did whatever you could do in 2 hours. You know what? Yeah, some people are saying unmod them. Why not?
Ooh.
There you go. Happy
All right.
birthday.
People are asking crazy stories from it.
I mean, not really any from it, I guess. Like it was just like a casual tournament.
You won though. That's the important thing.
Well, I mean, casual tournament in that, like, it was, they had a bunch of other tournaments running. Also, Solar, calm the fuck down, dude. I'm not gonna do that to you, Jesus.
You got him pretty good.
Don't sass me, boy! You're fine, dude. Really, calm down.
Decoy Troy for 15 months.
Decoy Troy, thanks for sending for 15 months. Here's your egg.
You will give me an...
So the way it worked was, it was a whole event. I fucking knew he knew it. Because he's done this shit before, you fucker. The way it worked was that they the players pulled random games from a pile, and that's what you ended up playing. I'm trying to remember what games we actually ended up playing in what order.
Well, you got DuckTales too. Is that like the winning prize, or
No,
did you
I
buy
actually
that?
bought that. I actually bought that.
How much was that?
A lot cheaper than the North American version, I'll tell you that much.
Was it like the Japanese version?
It was the PAL version, so it's still in English. It's just the
I mean,
label.
it doesn't really matter.
The label
Thank
is
you.
slightly different. That's literally the difference. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Oh, this sucks. Look at this fucking smiley face here.
This looks a lot harder than I remember.
Nice. All right. Well, we got to the checkpoint. It's probably a good point to stop and switch games. But I guess I need the password to figure out where it was. And B, I guess I can actually finish the story. So, they would pick random games, and then you were like scored based on how you ranked in the games or like how you played. So some rounds were like a fighting tournament, like we played Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 and we played Primal Rage. Some were just score. They even had team events, but where you got partnered up with a random person, and then you guys had whoever got the highest score, they both got the same points.
That seems pretty fair.
But none of those actually came up in the tournament that I was in. Apparently they came up in the morning round, but not in the evening round.
Any weird games that showed up?
Yeah, okay, so it started with Gradius 3. And Gradius 3 was literally like, play until you use to continue.
That's not too bad.
I played the best game of Gradius 3 I've ever played. I didn't die until I got to the Twin Flame Dragons.
Impressive.
Which was, I think, stage 5 or 4. Either
it's
way.
It's a lot better than most people who play Gradius.
My run got mercy killed because no one else even came close. Or one other guy, rather, came close, but he died right before I lost my first life. So it came... There were 10 of us, and they had 4 stations running, and 2 of us were just sitting on Gradius 3 for, like, 20 minutes. It was actually really hilarious. And I kept looking at his side, and somehow he had a higher score than me, and I couldn't figure out why. Why did I do the same thing? I couldn't figure out how.
Probably was just killing more enemies.
No, I figured out what it was. He actually just kept looping his score container. Like, you know how if you keep looping through your full score container, you get 10,000 points?
Right, you could do that. Was it? It was based on distance, though, right?
No, it was based on score.
Oh.
Distance, like, coincides with score in that game, so more or less. So I was like, how the hell is he so far ahead of me score-wise? And then I eventually realized he's been looping through it, and I've been using shields. Because every time I looked, he was never using a shield, which means he is the better Gradius player, because I used a shit ton of shields. But he died before I did. He died at the dragon as well, but he couldn't actually recover from it. He died 1 or 2 times before that as well, I think.
Shield would have been really helpful for him.
Yeah, I think he died at the umbrella lava boss thing. You know, where like 20 like weird ships that are shaped like volcanoes fly out.
Right.
He died. I think he died at that portion. And then
the
at
real
that point he had
question,
to
though,
reboot himself.
Is which boss is that in Parodius?
Oh, it's the umbrellas, the ghost umbrellas.
Of course. I love how dumb the bosses in Parodius are. They're just like, hey, doesn't that boss look like that one thing? Yeah, let's just make it that. Like the sexy Vegas lady or whatever. Or that one Walker boss.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the showgirl thing. I forgot about that. Wow, that was stupid. Yeah, so we did that, and then eventually someone walked up to me and was just like, hey, yo, John, you can stop now. It's like, what? I can? It's like, yeah, like no one else came close. I'm like, oh, thank God I'm free.
Did you at least finish the boss?
Yeah, I beat the boss, and then they told me like I could stop because my score beat everyone else's. So then we moved on to Super Adventure Island, which I thought I was going to do really good at because I actually had like played it and beaten it recently. I did it on stream like a couple months ago, and then I actually beat the game on my own time later. I bombed that one pretty hard, actually.
How bad?
Well, 4th place out of 10 is not too bad, but like
That's
I was
top
the only one who knew about the bonus stage, and I went up to it and I fell off immediately, so I got no points out of it. And then I died before getting to the boss, so everyone else beat me on that. Then we played Sonic the Hedgehog 4 for the Super Nintendo.
And what kind of bad bootleg is this?
This is a ROM hack of Speedy Gonzales for the Super Nintendo.
Oh, that one!
Yeah, that one. It's the one where you're Sonic and you're saving Mario because he's been kidnapped by pirates because that, I guess, was the enemy in Speedy Gonzales. So we played that for high score. Whoever got the highest score on the first stage won, and I got 2nd because the other guy beat me by 5,000 points. I'm still not sure how. He must have just been way better at that game, which is scary. No one should be good at that game.
Should anyone be good? No, but for what it is, it's a decent game if you want to give it to your like 5-year-old nephew or something.
Why would you do that to your 5-year-old nephew?
Because.
Oh my God! I've never seen that enemy. Shit.
Which enemy?
The TVs.
TV. Which enemy's the TV?
You'll see it on screen in a second. I'm like, maybe I can shoot it before it gets to me. Nope.
Oh, those enemies! Yeah! You think they're thwomps, but no, they're not.
I was expecting thwomps or lasers to come out of the corners. I did not expect the immediate movement. Oh, what's up?
They're Maverick thwomps.
Why? People are saying my audio is weird. What is going on tonight?
Yeah, you've kind of been lowering yourself a little bit, but I just thought it was my Skype, so I kind of didn't say anything.
Hang on, something screwed up. We're going to cut the break for a second while I figure that out. I mean, to be fair, we're also technically done with this game.
Yeah, I was about to say we should pretty much call it.
Yeah, you know what? I'll fix it. I'll fix it after Cookie. So, I'll get as far as I can, and as soon as I die, I'll get the password written down, and then maybe we'll continue at a later date. Who knows? Because this is currently the farthest I've gotten in Battle Kid, so. The one crummy thing is you only get passwords when you die. But I mean, a lot of NES
that's not hard to do.
Yeah, a lot of NES games did that, so it's not the biggest of deals. Okay, how do I deal with you?
By turning the game off and switching to the Strubble?
I guess that also works. Or I could not jump again. That is amazing how often that's been happening in this game. Bummer. All right, let me copy that down on my phone. So I have it for future memories. Boom. Although, knowing me, I'm going to think that was someone who gave me a copy of Battle Kid. Sigwood Baju! Let's go to the cookie. Alright, so since we've got a co-commentator now, they get to pick a game as well. We will also be putting Mystery Game on there as well. So there's going to be 7 games this round of Cookie.
Give me a little bit to look.
Okay. That was actually a good run of this hard game. Thanks, Z-Thinker. I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised I got that far in a half an hour. Okay, so we're gonna have Mystery Sub Game, Juker's Choice, which is still looking up, and the following 5 games. What did I do to deserve this, my lord? 2 for PSP. We have streamed this before. I believe it got impeached almost immediately. Game number 2. Battle Tanks for the N64. Game number 3, Spider-Man for the Genesis. I did not know I owned that.
Was that the one you raced?
No, that was a ROM of the SNES one. I don't own the SNES one.
Okay.
I have Maximum Carnage and Separation Anxiety. Those are the better ones. / good ones. I like Maximum Carnage. Game number 4, Dead to Rights for the original Xbox.
Ooh.
Presumably we still have it. We're probably at the same spot, because I think there's a save we have for that. I think we got the prison or just before it.
I think I remember you streaming that before once.
And finally, Scourge Hive for the Game Boy.
I think I know what I want to choose for now.
What's your choice, Juker?
Let's go with Resident Evil Remake.
Resident Evil Remake for, I guess, GameCube?
GameCube or PC, whatever.
I don't have the updated HD, so I guess it would just be Resident Evil.
It's the same game.
Resident Evil for GameCube.
Or Wii, I guess also that one works too. Probably have a copy of that somewhere. I wouldn't be surprised.
Alright, click on the straw poll once it pops up in the chat, and that's how you vote to see what game we play next.
I believe Resident Evil 0 came out, and I still need to play the HD version of that.
I think they came out last week.
I did. I was not happy with what they were doing. Like, I understand this doesn't affect the game, but they were charging a ridiculous amount for costumes. However, what really annoys me is there was a contest they had, and you had to submit these things so that way it was going to be, you know, available in the game. Turned out they were charging for them, which was really shitty.
I realized that would be right there. That was a little weird.
I think they realized that was kind of dumb and made them free, but that was still kind of bullshit that people put their hard work into these costumes for a contest, and then you were willing to charge for them.
Wow, this is like a no contest right now. Mystery Game is leading with 50% of the vote. Yeah, 700 votes, McClock, so far. 51% of the vote is Mystery Game. The next closest is Resident Evil for GameCube at 18%. Then it's Dead to Rights, 8%, 65 votes. What Do They Do Deserves My Lord is in the middle, 58 votes, 7%. Spider-Man, 52, 7%. Battle Tanks, 47 votes, 6%. And Scourge Hive, 20 votes, 2%. This is Mercy.
So what are the choices for Mystery Game?
I have one in mind right now, and I'm not sure how people are going to react. I have a feeling it's going to be mixed.
Let me see what it is.
No, I'm going to say it right now, because it's Mercy Kill. We know. Mystery Game won it. When we come back from break, we will be playing Battletoads for the Sega Genesis.
Ooh. Good choice.
We'll see you guys in a bit. It's super convenient because it's already sitting in the Genesis, so I just literally have to turn them on. First thing we need to do is figure out why the fuck my mic is auto-adjusting. If I had to guess, I bet you it's the highest quality program in the world doing it. No, it's not.
No, I'm not going to pick up Firewatch. I don't even know what that game is. Do I like pie? Yes, I do.
This is interesting.
What happens?
I don't know why it's happening.
Any other programs that are open besides Skype that would be doing that?
Mike! No, that's not doing it. That's interesting.
Also, Stranger Zero just subbed.
Stranger Zero, thank you for subbing. Here's your egg.
You will give me an...
What is causing this to auto-adjust? Mike. I don't know why my mic seems to be auto-adjusting. There is nothing set up to do it. I don't know why my mic could be auto-adjusting. There's nothing that seems to be doing it. Skype's not doing it. XSplit doesn't seem to be doing it. Windows isn't doing it. My sound card's not doing it. I'm not sure. Seem to be at an interesting impasse.
Should we just leave it?
We'll have to leave it for now.
Doesn't seem like it's too much of an issue. we heard of the PS1 game Tiny Tank?
I have, but I don't think I've actually seen a copy available.
I've heard the name, I've never seen anything of it.
I've heard it's alright. Glitch, I know how to use Windows. I checked that. There's nothing saying they're auto balance.
Did you try turning it on and off again?
What would be changing it? It's not the first time this has been mentioned. This is happening a couple times recently. Oh, you know what? I wonder. No, there's no way. The only thing that's been different in the past couple of weeks that this would be happening with... Who the fuck are you? Someone told me to reinstall Windows. On it! Hard restart will fix everything.
Oh, someone's suggesting System 32 might be the answer.
There you go. Let me just
Yeah, definitely.
Let me just Alt F4 everything. Throw out the entire contents of my C drive.
Well, I see that hacker in the bottom right of your intermission screen might be able to do something if you ask him.
There you go. Yeah, there's the fucking thing too.
I mean,
I bet you that's what's doing it too. I bet you that's what it was. Fucking bet it was Discord.
Discord does that, I wouldn't be surprised.
Install virus.jpg. Alright, let's see how that is for the rest of the stream. Hopefully it should stay proper now. Forgot to do what again? Oh, use Discord. No, I wasn't planning on using Discord tonight, Juker. Jesus. Dan.
Well, you're welcome.
Sorry, I have this bad habit of when I try to say someone's name, but I see another person's name, I say that name. I've been screwing that up. But yeah, Discord seems to be hopefully the cause. Which is weird, because it was turned off. It shouldn't be auto-adjusting when it's not running. We'll find out. Either way, we are back. Let's read a quick donation or two, and then let's get to our game. So we should actually change the name of the game to Battletoads. And I missed Sonic Kurosaki. Thank you for subbing. Here's your egg.
You will give me an...
What? It's a sign you're becoming old? What? What is?
Also, Phil Shizzle for 28 months.
Phil Shizzle, 28 months. Thank you for subbing. Here's your egg.
You will give me an...
I don't know what the problem was that made me seem old, but whatever. We'll roll with it. We continue with Green Draco, who says, 4 questions. When you finish the second part of the bonus stage of Yoshi Island, how long will it take for you to record stage 8 of Superman? It ain't gonna happen before MagFest. I can tell you that much right now. Honestly, there's probably one more stream this week, and then there might not be anything till after Mag. You know, that's a lie. There's gonna be a stream before MagFest, besides the chill one this week. But I have to start focusing more on throw controllers. So, the only thing I might have a Yoshi's Island out hopefully before I leave. That's about it. I was hoping to have had Superman ready for the 3-year anniversary, but I missed it. So, I missed it because of all the delays with Yoshi's Island, ironically. So now it's just a case of whatever, when it's done, it's done. But it's... I've also found out... I'm going to cross my fingers on this. Next week may be the return of Triforce Heroes. May. We're not 100% sure on this yet. But right now, it's going to be throwing controllers. That takes the highest priority, and then everything else. If Calgary is to host a Winter Olympics again someday in your lifetime, would you go to it? Well, I mean, if it's in Calgary, then yes. If you had a time machine, you could go back to one point in the past. Where would you go and what would you do? You should hold Superman to the 4-year anniversary. No one would even question at this point. That would be funny, but I've promised it too much, so I need to actually get back to it.
People aren't going to stop asking you, though, as soon as you finish it. You do realize that.
Oh, dude, you know what's going to give me the most shit is actually posting the video.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna
it.
get more shit for posting the video than not posting it. That's the irony.
When's the next one come out? It's been like 2 seconds since this has been uploaded, and I got the first comment, and the next episode's not already out. Come on, John, your respect.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. If one of the first 10 comments on Superman is from A, someone who has not seen this stream at all or heard about it, and B, someone who says, this is getting convoluted, sorry. So if they haven't seen this stream and one of the first 10 comments says something like, when's the next episode, or great episode, when's the next one, I will not be shocked. Like, I will be shocked if one of the first 10 is not that. If it's someone who's not seen this stream and it's just like, I'm gonna post this to be a shithead. Because that's how it, like, it's so hard to even want to do that project because people will not keep giving me shit for it. But they're gonna give me shit if I cancel it, and they're gonna give me shit if I finish it. So like I'm fucked. There's nothing I can do.
What if you just do like a Bizarro Superman 64 LP? Does that exist?
No. What would that be?
I don't know. You know how many Kaizo versions of games there are? It could just be like that.
Yes. So it's like a really dumb situation. It's really hard to actually be motivated to do something when people are giving you shit about it all the time. It sucks because like you can say something really funny about the one thing, but you have to remember so many other people are saying the same thing that you are not aware of. Like
TVT the other day.
So someone wrote in like it was actually funny what they wrote about Superman, but it was so grating how it said it, and it's like it was not the first time that day I had heard some shit about it that I just snapped. I was just pissed. So the problem is like you think you're trying to be helpful or be like, hey, I want this back, and you're really just wearing someone thin. It sucks. But yeah, it'll return eventually, just after MagFest.
Superman Returns.
Eventually. The actual question that we were answering. Time machine, I would probably go prove that Jesus existed. Because then that would solve a lot of issues in life, one way or the other. And then I would be called a heretic if it wasn't true, and then I would be called insane if it was.
I'd go with the Stop Hitler thing, I guess, because, you know.
Scully Pender says you can disable comments for a while. No, it's not comments on videos, although they're sure sometimes. It's like Twitter, it's Facebook, it's the stream, it's TRG, it's in person. It's in person. Dude, it doesn't matter. I would have to, like, no longer talk to anyone. Ever. And that's the only way I would never get shit about it.
What if the TRG Throne Controller's challenge for MagFest is just to LP the rest of the game for you? Would people care?
Some people have jokingly, or have been honestly said, I should say, rather, not jokingly, said I should just stream the rest of the game. That wouldn't be a good solution.
It's not the same. People would get upset. People would hate it.
Exactly. So it has to be done the same way. It's Dan for do, Dan for don't. Otto says, John never talking to anyone ever works out pretty good for me, honestly. What was the last question on this? How much would I have to donate for you to go run around in busy traffic wearing nothing but a towel? Infinity $1 billion. Plus the collateral damage and the money to bail you out of prison. I mean, Infinity covers it, really. I love how we went so off track, because that was just like all the other questions. I guess he did ask about the game. Hi, John. Flare Z is